Hello to my replay viewers. This is going to be the shortest live ever. I'm on day 9 of my 30-day Facebook Live challenge. And I need to tag her. I'm going to be tagging, well, probably when the live is over, Christy Taylor. We talked on the phone today. You know, I do a lot of networking. And she wants me to challenge her to go live daily. So, Christy, let me see if I might tag the wrong person if I try to tag you, right? I think I was supposed to tag people before I went live, but I'm going to tag you after the live. And I am so glad that I remembered to mention you. But anyway, I am reading from Tabitha Brown's book. I did a new thing, 30 days. I think I'm on day 9. It feels like day 59. Oh, and before I get started on my short live, well, I can do that at the end if I don't forget. But anyway, I am skipping to the end of chapter 9. I think this is chapter 9. So how was y'all's day? How was y'all's Friday? Mine was busy, but good. Hope yours was good also. It's midnight. What comes out at night? See, I act a fool when I know nobody's on the live. But anyway, TSA, Tabitha Service Announcement. Speak your truth. Number 1, speak your truth. If you're in a situation today where something doesn't feel right, or maybe there's something you've been wanting to say but haven't, go ahead and speak what's in your heart. Yes, they might be expecting you to be quiet, but you're doing something new today. So tomorrow, I should have put this hair in a ponytail. Tomorrow, I want you to speak your truth. So can you think of who you're going to speak your truth to? You got to put it in the comments who you're going to speak your truth to. Practice silence. Maybe you're the person who is always mouthing off. Maybe you are the one always sharing your opinion. Well, today, decide not to do that. Do a new thing by saying nothing. Keep to yourself. And you know, if you're real talkative and people know you as the life of the party and all of that, when you stop talking, when you practice silence, they're going to think something's wrong with you. So try to do that anyway. And the last one is get a canvas and paint a picture. Push past whatever ideas you might have about what an artist is. Tap into your artistry today. Even with just an easy DIY, do-it-yourself craft project. So many people discover new hobbies and talents by simply wandering into a craft store and taking something home. Yeah, that'd be a good idea for me to get a canvas and lay out the cloth and start painting. You know, I might become, who is that lady? I might become Tammy Lisa. Not Mona Lisa, but Tammy Lisa. So the 3 things today are speak your truth, say what's on your mind. If you have something on your mind you've been meaning to tell someone, just do it gracefully, and you don't have to raise your voice. You don't have to do the neck roll. You don't have to have an attitude, but just be cool, calm, and collected and speak your truth. Practice silence. If you are always the one that is lit all the time, try practicing silence. Just read the room, look around, nod, and say, oh, okay. Try doing that. And last thing is get a canvas and paint a picture. So this is out of Tabitha Brown's book. I'm a little late on my live today, so I didn't read the entire chapter. Just didn't want to read it at midnight. It felt kind of odd. I was trying to think of, you know, some new stuff to do lives on. I talked to my mentor today. She gave me some ideas. I wanted to do a Friday night lit live, but I couldn't think of anything. Y'all give me some notes in the comments about what you would like for me to do a live on. But I will be finishing this book. It's 30 days and I'm on day 9, I think. And last but not least, I'm in a book club, and tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern, will be our final book club regarding this book, Do the New You by Stephen Furtick. Do the New You. It's a good book. Now this book is deep. I didn't do this book on live. I might one day. It has some good things in it. He goes deep, deep, deep. Let me see if I can find one thing in here. Well, you know what? I think when I was reading the beginning, something stood out to me. Let's see. What could I say? No one would know you deserve it. Okay, let me just read one paragraph or two paragraphs. Let's see. Let me see. Now I'm holding up progress. Holding up progress. Okay. God knows that you do you. In this book, I'm using the term new you to describe the concept of the truest, most authentic version of you, the one God sees in you. The phrase is inspired by a passage in Ephesians that talks about seeing this God-created version of you and then making it a reality. Paul wrote to the church in Ephesus, you were taught with regard to your former way of life to put off your old self, which is being corrupted by its deceitful desires, to be made new in the attitude of your minds, and to put on the new self, created to be like God in true righteousness and holiness. Chapter 4, verses 22 through 24. In other words, there is an old self and a new self. There's an old way of doing you, and there's a new way of doing you. I'm not saying the old you is horrible, awful, worm of a person. This isn't a book about hating yourself, but the old you isn't at your best. Now, I know we can relate to that. The old us isn't at our best because we're always striving to do better. It was you surviving. It was you reacting. It was you living according to your view of who you were and what you could do. But that view was based on your perspective. There's so much more to you than that. There's a God-empowered way of doing you, and that is you at your best. That's the you he created and the you he sees. That person might feel new to you, but it's not new at all. So I'm going to stop it at that. But that's just a little excerpt out of the book that we'll be going over in the book club in the morning, 11 a.m. Eastern. If you would like the link to the book club, just send me an inbox or a text. All right, that is it. What's tonight? Friday night? Just got paid? All right, that's enough of me singing. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. And I'm using my phone on this live. I almost didn't do it, but I stuck to my commitment. Bye.